Okay, since I want to share this, I'm gonna. This is currently the inside of the witch's place. We're just gonna walk around what I have so far of Everhelm because I said so. Because I want to. And because I'm tired of nobody being able to see all this shit I've done. Look at this. Look at all this. Look at these things I've made. These are the docks. I decided to put these arches in. Okay. Nothing in here. Don't worry. Everything will eventually be furnished. But we're taking a walk. We're taking a walk through Everhelm today. And I know it doesn't look like much because everything's so far away you can't see it. But here we are. Into the big circle. The big center circle of the city. Where we have the castle on this side. Which, by the way, is very busy on the inside. There's a lot in there. And you can't, there they go. I was gonna say, you can't really see the banners very well because they don't appear without effort, without getting closer to them. But there's those. And over there I have the church, Church of Luminous, which I wanted to make it so if you were in the middle, you could see the pyre and the church. And I think I did a pretty good job. Just kind of get an idea. I'm trying to fill it in with buildings, so yes, a lot of the buildings are copy-paste. Not going to apologize. Haven't filled in all the roads yet that I intend to, so like this will eventually come out as like a road. Don't have anything going on in the church yet, but that's what it looks like in the front. We have our 9-pointed star. And obviously these are like more rich houses, like people that could afford slightly nicer housing, whereas these are like maybe not quite as nice of housing. This is copied. I didn't realize that I replaced those. That's interesting, but whatever. This is these are all going to be modified so they match the city, but here's our tournament space where you'd line up in the front, come in through here maybe. Big tournament area. I have not put water underneath it. I probably won't. But the inside of each of these towers, like this is the tower that I figure the queen's up in. So she's got to walk up all these stairs to get up to her little perch here to look out on everything. The inside of the towers, I'm not sure. I can't remember if these towers are the towers that we are like residing in or not. I don't think they are. Here's our tower 4. This is the tower I figure that we're residing in because I think it's supposed to be a separate building. So I made it a separate building. And you know what? We're going to go inside. We're going to go inside because I said so. So we're going to go in the main door, which is this one. Here's the bar area. Even has a brewing stand over there where you can check in. Here's our piano, which don't tell that there's, you know, it's just made of dragon heads, but don't tell anybody. Don't tell anyone that there's dragon heads in this city. You don't know where we got them. I trapped this villager out here because he was annoying me, so I trapped him out here. I don't know if you can. I don't think you can actually hear the game, which is fine. And I have this. So each floor has 2 main rooms. So we're gonna go look at the rooms because I've worked on this hard enough. Each of the rooms is like kind of the same, so I won't bore you with all of them. This is a brown room, so we have like a big couch, kind of a smaller couch, and then there's 3 like actual bedrooms in each one that are furnished with matching plants in each one. So the brown room is actually the least exciting. Let's see, here's the yellow room. So we're in a yellow room. As you can see, everything's more yellow in here. I've made these lights. I thought they looked pretty cool. Don't know if there's canonically actually lights anywhere. But the stairs, it is a spiral staircase. It's just hard to tell because like it does technically go around, but you know, I can only do what I can do. So I have the magenta room where everything here is magenta. See matching plants, matching everything. Cyan room. And I'm gonna skip some of these rooms all the way at the top. I put a tree because I can. Because I was like, there's this big open area at the top. What am I gonna do with it? Tree. This is the red room, I think. Yeah, this is the red room. Yep. So there's all that. There's this place. I need to make emergency fire exits because um, I need to be able to get out of here. Here we go. Emergency fire exit. No. All right. Just gonna. Oh man, that doesn't even go all the way down. Well, that's fun. Either way, I'm out. Hold up. There we go. Nobody knows. This is supposed to be the web, this thing, but I am having a really difficult time with it, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better than it is. It needs to be spruced up. Like, it's very plain right now, and it needs to look cooler. I just don't know how to, I don't know how to make it look cooler. But I have, like, check-in desks, and there's obviously tons of books everywhere. But I also put other things in here, so like dragon eggs and other things. I also put stuff on the walls. Everything's supposedly inlaid into the walls, right? So I have my arrow wall and my egg wall. You needing eggs? We got eggs. This doesn't have anything. To be determined. To be determined. This is trees. You need trees? We got trees. We got everything. We got everything at the web. A little bit of everything. Look at all this stuff we got. Look at all this. You could get anything. You could get anything at the web. And it's somewhere in here. There's an office for what's her name? The madam or whatever. Oh yeah, we have candles, all colors of candles. We have we have we have torches, and I'm confused. It's amazing here. All right, so that is our current walk through Everhelm. I'm gonna go into the castle, and I guess there's technically more to Everhelm, but I'm gonna go into the castle and just sort of show what I've got. So this is when you first enter. It's very dark. I'm having a problem with light in here. But there's like the throne, and this area has like a staircase that goes all the way up, and oh, that doesn't go to anything. My bad. Hold on. You actually have to go in through under the throne to get to anything fun. There's actually multiple levels to this place. So there's like this random room in here. Don't know what you would do with this room. Don't know what you would do with any of these rooms, honestly. But I need to fix the stairs in here. I'm not doing that right now. Yeah, but there's like a bedroom. Here's like royal bedroom area. And not gonna lie, every single um level is the same. Every single level, exactly the same. But you know, whatever. You know, and if you look out here, you can see the throne room, which this is throne room number 2 because I just copied and pasted this thing on top of itself over and over again. So, you know, we can be more creative when it matters. I can be more creative when it matters. Yeah, I just wanna get out of here. Again, I need fire exits. Sorry about this. Just gonna poke a hole in your wall here. There, no harm, no foul. All right, and there's also more housing over here. As you can see, I've put a wall up around the castle because obviously the castle grounds would not be touching the grounds of the peasants. Um, but again, we have like more sort of rich housing here, and then as we get sort of closer to the dock area, there's like sort of less rich housing with like the wood instead of the stone. Everything is color coordinated though. I remember everything was kind of supposed to be uh, jade, which like can't really do jade very well, but we've done our best here. This this is like I guess this is housing or maybe it's an inn. It or like I have it as an apartment complex because it's got like a bedroom on each side. It's got each I think each level has like a bedroom. So I guess it could be an inn. This could be an inn. Yeah. So there's like and everything's furnished. Yeah. This is an inn. We're just gonna say it's an inn. This is the inn where people come who you know, want to be close to the church, I guess. Haven't done anything on the inside of the church. This is all it is right now. It is just white and gold with a star on the front and back as well. Okay, I feel slightly better about sharing all of this. Everything everything's furnished. I've done stop. Like this nice house. We've got carpet. We've got stairs. We've got stairs that go up, and you can walk out here, and you can look around. This is not supposed to be here. You can walk around. The window's open. Bedroom. There's a bunch of bedrooms, and all the bedrooms have stuff in them, and they're all different. Actually, these might all be the same. I may have actually just copied and pasted these, to be honest. But I do know, actually, I have not furnished everything. These little things are not going to be houses. They say two-person house on them. I'm gonna make them into shops. Like I'm gonna make all of these into shops. This also I think it just says just a house. Yeah, it says just a house on the sign. I'm gonna make it into shops. Some of them will probably still be houses, but I'm gonna make most of them into shops just to kind of. I haven't furnished these yet. This is just sort of very blank on the inside of all of these, but we're getting there. We're getting there. In fact, I think that's actually supposed to have carpet in it right now. Yeah, like this one has carpet. I did carpet on these because I was like, well, they're gonna be rich, so they're gonna like want carpet, and so these have carpet. I don't know why I went with brown carpet, but why not? Okay, I feel better about sharing more stuff, because listen, this was important to me, and I've done a lot of work on it. I actually did make these so you could walk up them, as you can see. There's like a staircase that goes all the way up them. I feel like one of these towers I did something different, like I put rooms in it. Um, Not this one. I don't really remember which tower. There's 5 towers, if I remember right. Can't even get into this tower on this side. What's going on? We're gonna get in here. Yeah, nope, nothing special in this one. Whee! Can't get into this tower on this side either. Again, just a staircase. I think the one that the queen, like that has the queen's perch in it, is different. I think that's this one. Yeah, so this one actually has floors. Where I was gonna put rooms because I thought this is where we were all gonna be staying. Like when it was like, oh, Tower 4, I thought that they were the towers on the edges of the tournament space. But turns out that may not be the case. And I obviously didn't finish this with the rooms. I was just like, where? Hold on, I heard. There you are. Oh my gosh, hey! Get off. Die. Get. Yeah, no. I want you to. There you go. Fall. Thank you. The villagers, man. Screw them anyway. Not to be rude, but I really don't want any villagers in here. Don't need that. Okay, well there you go. There's I don't have the boxes. I need to make the like viewing boxes for everybody. What I might do is actually, if these towers are not the towers that we're actually staying in, I might make the viewing boxes like under the queen, like down in here, because this is the tower that goes up that has like rooms anyway. So maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I don't know. Hope you enjoyed my tour of Everhelm. This building over here is just floating. I didn't even put a floor under it. We're getting there, but I'm gonna put little stalls and shops and stuff, and I don't know. I'm just trying to make it look busy right now. Trying to make it look busier. I want it to look like you're walking into like a bustling city and not just a big empty nothingness. And eventually, whenever I know what's going on in here, we'll fill this in. It was described as a dome to me, so I made it a dome. Top of the pyre. Don't ask me what's in the sky over there. It spawned in with the world, so actually technically there's supposed to be a mountain there, and I have put a lake. That is Lightwash Lake. So okay, thank you for watching. Thank you for taking out. I hope you've watched this whole thing because god dang it, I just want somebody to appreciate all the work I've freaking put into all this. Leave one.